Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning into Queen and Tarot. I am Ninti. This is going to be the Divine Masculine portion of the Divine Union reading for the upcoming week. Let me just clear the air. I did have a card that's dropped out on you guys. I'm going to pull another oracle from the Oracle deck of Shadows and Light, but we did get a message here. All right, as I'm shuffling and getting you guys messages, let me just talk on the new moon in Leo a little bit. There is, you possibly could feel like a burst of energy. The moon is in Leo and it's been reflected, in Leo, so it's a lot of just bursts of fiery energy. So I was up till almost 5 o'clock this morning, so I could definitely feel that. You may feel some stress and anxiety around unexpected changes when it comes to your love life or money. There can be some aggression around that, impatience and rebellion energy around that. And there may be a need for cooperation, as well as you may feel some freedom, excitement in your love life, possibly. And no one knows you better than you. That's an overall theme. Be patient is an overall theme. And we'll talk about false prophets and pretenders as well as that energy comes up. Okay, let me do another quick shuffle, guys, here. Get another card for you with the oracle. Right under the deck. We've been feeling this. We've been feeling this. We've been feeling this. We've been feeling this. All right, I do apologize for that. Just a little technical difficulties. All right, guys, let's get into it, Divine Masculines. Let's get into it. Let me get my energy right. It's honestly, it's tough for guys. It's tough, guys. I mean, this is like a real challenge, for me to get in my energy. But I'm pretty grounded, so I feel I can do it without getting into my emotions, because it's not about my emotions. It's about delivering the message. Okay? All right. So first, guys, we have home. I'm feeling, just overall, as I look at it, I'm just going to call everything out as I see it, and then we'll look at each individual card. We have home. We have focus and tension. We have a tempting offer has a high price. We have stifle, bored, and stuck. We have intoxication, distorted view, and overindulgence. For some reason, I feel like all this is going on within your home. I feel like, for some Divine Masculines, I feel like, I'm almost feeling for some, like they accepted, this tempting offer, they possibly could have went to live with someone, possibly live in the house with them. They're definitely stifled and bored. And I also feel like this person is, what's the word I'm looking for when it comes to drugs? Like this person is an enabler when it comes to the Divine Masculines, to possibly some of your addictions and things that you have. This person is an enabler. So, what I'm feeling like, if you do a particular drug, this person does the same drug, it sort of kind of makes the situation worse for you. It's what I'm sort of kind of feeling. And I do, I feel like this sense of maybe being stuck in boards. I mean, this energy, I almost feel like sitting in the house all day long, smoking weed all day. Sun up to sundown. I definitely feel that energy for some. There's this energy of just being stifled and bored and sitting around and being intoxicated all day. All right. Home. Home says, your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in occupants. So, a healthy change in occupants. Again, I feel like, there's possibly a move or something, or you're focusing on a move, because under the deck right next to that, we do have focus intentions. So it is about, where you are focusing your intentions. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So I definitely feel like, you're focusing your intentions possibly to get out of the situation. To change locations, to move, whatever. However it resonates with you, that's just one overall story that I'm seeing here for some. Here is the carnivorous fairy, flower fairy. This energy is just a tempting offer that has a high price. It's two sides to this. One side of it is, it all depends on that price. Is that price something you're willing to pay? Is it something you're willing to sacrifice? Is it something that is for your highest good? you know, because this came up in a reading I did in relation to someone in my environment, and it wasn't necessarily a bad thing. It was like letting go of an addiction. That was the price. You know, it was like this person knew in order to, you know, we'll just put it like this. My son is a gamer. Okay. But he knows in order to come live with me, which, you know, let's say I extend him an offer and say, okay, you can come live with me. However, you're not going to be able to game. That's a high price to him. But it's something he can do without. You see what I'm saying? So you got to figure out that price, something you can do without, something you can sacrifice, something that is worth you sacrificing or giving it. Okay? That is what it really sort of kind of boils down to, if that card is on the darker, lighter side of things. Okay? I do feel like, though, dealing with these divine masculines, that I feel the high price was their freedom. You know, there's a sense of being, let's look at her really good. Let's see if we can get a good look at her. This is being stifled, bored, and stuck. So I definitely feel like, you know, the divine masculines are just definitely, they're bored. They're bored. They're stifled. They're blocked. They can't make any moves. They can't do anything. You know, they can't make anything happen. They can't manifest any of their dreams. They're bored. They can't be creative. They can't do, you know, do things that excite them. You know, they're stuck. They can't move. And it seems that they're intoxicated. We have the intoxication, distorted view, and overindulgence card. So there's definitely some type of an addiction. You know, whether it is alcohol, whether it is drugs, you know. For some, it just manifests in different ways. You know, pills. There's a lot of things out here people on right now. They use their vices and stuff to help them cope with this. You know, it's not about judgment. It's not. Let me pull that back. Let me make sure and be clear that it don't come across as any type of judgment, okay? Because I understand that people do these things in order to cope, okay? And if a person's feeling stifled, bored, and stuck, hell yeah, they're gonna get drunk to try to cope with that shit. Of course. Anyone, you know, the strongest of people do or would, okay? So yeah, I'm not bringing any type of judgment or whatever, but you know, sexual addictions, you know, I think, you know, just addictive behavior. As I think, you know, he could be dealing with that one. All right, let's get off into this, guys. Let's see how the divine, first of all, let me do this. Get these cards up here out the way. Let me do a little moving around, okay? So forgive me, guys. Let me do a little shifting around so this could flow a little better. Yeah, this is, you know, this came up though. This is not good. It's not good. I saw an image somehow. I haven't seen my DM in a very long time, but somehow when I did see an image of his face. It was sort of kind of sunken. You know, that I've been going hard on drugs look. Yeah. So that's sort of kind of the image I'm seeing him in right now. So I had already picked up on this. All right. Let's see what is on his mind. What does he think of himself? On his mind, what's in his heart about himself, and what is his behaviors that he's taking, actions. Not surprised with that one. He's worried about the Empress and things that he can't see, secrets and things being in the moon, because you know we pull back on that moon energy. They can't see. Just make them stay up late at night. They don't know what's going on. And they stifle bored and stuff. So keep that in mind. All right, in his heart, there's a going within, a sense of going within, withdrawing. There's a sense of death. There's a sense of endings in the beginning. I definitely feel this masculine is going through the dark night of the soul. Definitely. Moon is, let's see, he's also feeling trapped. There you go, trapped. It's all here. Here's that worry and anxiety that the new moon is bringing, the stress. Here is the moon. Okay, so it seems like the moon is affecting them a lot more than it is affecting the feminine energy, from what I'm saying here. I'm not gonna say that. I think she's probably feeling more of the burst of energy, the need to cooperate, the freedom and excitement in her love life. Because I feel like a lot of us are just free and being, this sense of independence right now. We have the King of Pentacles in his behavior, so we definitely see him trying to be about his money. We have the Queen of Wands. And we have a sense of giving and receiving. So in his behavior, he seems to be doing some type of giving and receiving to a Queen of Wands. All right, we do have Temperance here, which is about balance as well. Six Pentacles about balance. All right, let me just continue to clarify these cards, guys. On his mind, let's clarify the Nine of Swords. He's worried about, two cards came out, integrity and sacred fire. He is worried about speaking the truth. He's worried about being 100, about the sacred fire, his passion. I feel like, speaking the truth, and possibly about his passion for the Empress. He's worried about being 100. About how he truly feels about the Empress. Okay. The Empress is being clarified by visionary. So, he can see. I think he can see, he has a vision. He can see down the road, with this Empress. He has a vision with this Empress, or he feels this Empress is a visionary. She's someone who can see. Like I said, they're not too happy with our ability to be able to see things. Okay. The moon is being clarified by courage. So, yeah. Courage to deal with things that are hidden. The courage, to deal with things that are unseen. And to speak the truth regardless. We have the initiation of a withdrawal or going within. So, I feel like I said again, this divine masculines, they're definitely going through this. This is very much, initiation, withdrawal. This is very much like, an initiation to be like this wise man, to be this sage, to be this guru. I feel like a lot of them are definitely going through some type of, they're going through this so they can share their experiences with other people and possibly help other people with what they've been through. I do feel like they're going through some type of initiation, though. And it does feel like death. It is this death. It is this ending. It is new beginnings. It's a death of who they were and the birth of who they're becoming. We all feel that right now. We all are going through this death energy. Let me clarify that because it is in the middle of the reading. Love. So definitely, I feel like some endings and new beginnings when it comes to love. Centering this sense of feeling trapped. And I guess that's where the drugs come in. All right, King of Pentacles, and his behavior is being clarified by depletion. So in his behavior, it seems to be some loss of money. It seems to be, definitely a loss of money. The Queen of Wands is being clarified by mother regeneration. So it does seem like You know, he could possibly be trying to regenerate something with his mother or with a mother figure, baby mother, divine feminine. Six of Pentacles is being clarified by conflict. So there is some conflict around this giving and receiving, you know, or I feel like, you know, it hasn't been balanced in the past because there is temperance and a need to balance. We have temperance, balancing of power. That came up. How did it come up in the divine feminine message? I think it was a balance of, was it power? It was similar though, but it's this whole balance of power, like equals, like we're equal, you know, yin and yang, you know, okay? A balance of power. Like a balance of power is not you control me and tell me what to do, and not that I control you and tell you what to do. You know, it's we have a relationship to where we should respect and know the boundaries, and that's that. You know, you got to have a man, a divine masculine that can check a situation. You know, that's what feminines are looking for when it comes to a situation. Like, okay, when you are confronted by a bunch of women or whatever, how do you handle that? Do you let them be all around your neck and your ear, you know, licking across your, you know, whatever? Or are you able to tell females to back off? Because that's what's needed. You know what I'm saying? All of it's like, once we get into these relationships and these things, we're going to have to set boundaries with people and let people know, hey, I'm in a relationship. Hey, I'm in a relationship. You know, hey, you know, and stand on that. Or, you know, hey, I got somebody, you know, and shut that shit down. You know, shut it down immediately. You know, because if you leave any crack in the door, that's where you begin to have problems. Okay. And I don't know. I think men have an issue with that. I think that's something divine masculines have to definitely work on, is being able to set these boundaries. But that's something that's going to be required with the divine feminine. You're going to have to, because you're not going to be able to allow other women to walk in their presence and disrespect her in your presence. So you're going to have to correct that and be able to correct that. And have the courage to correct that. Okay? And handle that. Okay? Because we can't be out here in the streets fighting. That's like I told my DM. I'm like, look, boo, I have a reputation. I have an image. I can't be out here fighting these chicks in the street over you. I can't be around here chasing you. I can't be around here looking like no groupie. I can't be around here being no side chick when my whole purpose and mission on this earth is to teach women empowerment. And you want me to act the opposite of that? You want me to act like a weak bitch? Okay, that can and will not work. Deuces. Deuces. Okay? Alright, guys. On his mind, what he's thinking of himself. Let me try to round this up. Am I just there? Oh, God. He's worried about speaking the truth to the Empress about how he truly feels. Because he knows she can see. She can see things and she gonna know if he's telling the truth. And just having the courage. You know, I feel like the courage to bring some things out and to the open, to speak the truth. To be 100. It's called being 100, masculines. It's called speaking the truth. Okay? That's all. Speak what's real. Say what's really true. Okay? Speak what's really real. You know, don't. It's plain. It's simple. It's very simple. Just speak what's real. If it's not real, don't say it. If it's fake and phony, don't say it. Only speak the truth and what's real to the divine feminine, because like you know, she gonna see the lies and she gonna see the bullshit, and then you're gonna look. I mean, it's a wrap. You know. All right, he's withdrawing. I feel he's going through some type of initiation. I feel a dark night of the soul. There is endings and new beginnings. You know, there is a death in his heart. You know, I feel like there's definitely an ending in his heart of some love. You know, and he's definitely trying to balance himself you know, and center himself for feeling trapped. I feel trapped and ending this. It's a balance. I'm trying to get the hell out of this. Whatever this trapped, stifling situation is. Okay, home situation. All right, it does seem like he's possibly depleted. I don't know if this is financial depletion or emotional depletion. You know, I can't, you know, really see that. But he's definitely depleted. There's a sense of, you know, things being over, you know, being exhausted, just being depleted emotionally or financially, just not having the money, not having the emotions, just not having it to give. Okay, we do have the Queen of Wands and we do have regeneration. So, you know, I do feel, you know, he's trying to restore something. He's trying to regenerate something. He's trying to get something going. He's trying to initiate something. But there is this conflict around some giving and receiving, balancing, you know, giving and taking, you know. But it's going to take power to balance this, to bring this into balance. Okay? All right, that is how he's seeing himself. All right, let's see how he is viewing her currently, and then we're going to get some advice for you guys. Yeah, this home situation. Ooh, this was not a good home situation. You got to get out of there. I know that feeling too. When it's just stifling. Can't move like you want to. You know, I experience that too. I mean, I experience that energy. You know, you want to do something, you know, but you're not able to do it right then. You might want to have some friends over, but you can't have no friends over. Might want to have a guest over. You know, whatever. You know, you just stifled. And you're bored. I just feel like you guys are not in your creative energy. You're not being creative. You're just bored. Like bored. So like I said, I just feel this, you know, I remember those days of being 20 where we just sat around and smoked all day long. Just being bored, nothing to do. You know, we just sort of around and smoke weed, blunt after blunt after blunt. You know. So I could feel that energy. Okay. All right, on his mind, how he is seeing her. He's seeing her possibly, you know, a new opportunity, possibly with the King of Pentacles. On a new journey, new opportunity. He sees her as strong. He thinks of her as very strong. In his heart, there is this offer of money. There is this results, rewards, happy family, firm foundation. 2 cards came out here. There's this resting, giving and receiving. You know, 6 of Pentacles again. Behavior. There's temperance, balance. That's temperance again. A lot of these cards are coming out again. How he thinks of himself and how he thinks of her. Judgment. So he definitely feels that we're judging him. And trapping and protecting and guarding ourselves from him. Victory. So he sees us as victorious. He sees us in the limelight. He sees us, you know, getting recognition. All right, let's clarify these. The Fool card. Let's see. The Fool card is being clarified by the Sun. So he sees in his mind, he sees us on a new journey, happy, playful, you know, out in the sun, you know. So that's what he's thinking of us, on his mind about us. He also sees us possibly unsatisfied with the King of Pentacles. You know, unsatisfied, not wanting whatever someone is offering us, possibly a King of Pentacles. He sees us as strong, and guarding and protecting ourselves. Victorious. Okay. In his heart, he feels this loss around a business opportunity, a loss of this Ace of Pentacles, a loss of this start, financial start. He feels possibly this new opportunity, this new business or whatever, created a situation of loss for him. The Four of Wands is being clarified by justice. He knows that whatever rewards, results of whatever the Divine Feminine has, it is just. That is sitting at the middle of 3. So he knows whatever she gets, it's just. It's justice. Okay. He's resting on this giving and receiving, the Six of Pentacles, and he feels betrayed and stabbed in the back. All right, in his behavior, he is trying to balance and temper. I feel possibly a work situation. He's trying to balance work. He's trying to temper work. He's trying to make 2 situations work. He could be trying to, balance and temper our third-party situation. All right. He does see us judging him about juggling and balancing. And he knows he's trapped because of that, because we see him as a cheater. We see him as someone who can't commit and settle down. I feel like he feels trapped. And he's just looking to the future and waiting. We have victory, success, completions. This is, work that is for the world, work your worldly mission, victory, success. So I feel like he definitely sees her doing her works and stuff in the world, and she's been victorious. She's being recognized for that. Like I said, I feel like he knows that those results are justice. But like I said, on the mind, he sees her, he's thinking about her as, in the sun on a new journey. She's not, content with what someone is offering her. She's being strong and she's protecting herself. In his heart, he does feel like he's sort of kind of lost out on opportunity. He knows that any results of whatever that she's getting and whatever results he's getting is justice. He's sort of kind of resting on this giving and receiving, the sense of giving and receiving, because he feels betrayed. Giving and receiving of what? Let me clarify the Six of Pentacles and betrayal and all this. This is a whole situation right here. I'm trying to see. He's resting on giving and receiving, or balancing, resting, and feeling betrayed. Yeah, he's trying to balance that out. Yeah, rest again. So, karma. Wheel of Fortune. Justice. Another card of staying up late at night, worrying, can't sleep. So he's definitely worried and staying up, of some possible betrayal of giving and receiving, but he seems to be resting, waiting, retreating. Okay. All right. Like I said, he's trying to balance some type of work situation. He knows that she's judging him for balancing and juggling and getting her caught up in a third party, being a third party situation, and he's sort of kind of trapped, and he's just sort of kind of waiting and looking to the future. He's hoping for her to walk in the door one day. But like we said, like we just saw, Divine Feminine has been advised not to initiate anything. So this dude will be waiting for a very long time. He's probably going to be gray, have a beard. This waiting is going to keep leading to loss. And feeling betrayed. And emotionally dissatisfied. Yep, that waiting is not good, brothers. Y'all, the courage. I mean, that's it came up in the divine feminine message that we can't move. We can't move because it's on y'all to move, because by y'all moving, that's showing the Most High that y'all strong, that y'all courageous. Y'all got to prove to God that y'all courageous. It ain't even about us. This is between y'all and God. Y'all got to prove to Him that y'all ain't no punks. You know what I'm saying? That you are worthy of the title of Divine Masculine. Hello everyone, and thank you all for watching Queendom Tarot. We're all about spiritual ascension and personal development. If you're not a part of the Queendom, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and connect with the energy of kings and queens worldwide. You know, that you were not too scared to sit back and sit in the corner. You can't even go talk to your divine feminine. You asked for it. He gave it to her, and now you can't even go over. You ain't got the courage to go over and talk to her. You ain't got the courage to go apologize. You ain't got the courage to speak the truth. All right, we're getting some advice for the masculine. You know, so this is y'all test. This y'all test. This y'all initiation. Y'all be initiated. Can y'all be courageous? Can y'all stand up to what you're, being asked to stand up to? Are you gonna be too scared to handle it? Alright. There is some loss of sorrow here. There is some victory here. There is a Knight of Wands here. There is temperance here. And there is death. So we've already seen this death in the love situation in his heart. We know that he's bringing death to some love situations. We do know that he is dealing with some Three of Swords already in his heart. Let's get some additional clearance on advice for him. And then I'm going to close this out. Alright. My divine masculine's advice. Okay. Alright. Stress. Ending of stress. The ending of stress. That's good. The ending of stress, divine masculine. Bring a death to that. You know, it seems like you guys need to bring an ending and a death to stress. Anybody that brings stressful situations, that's what I've been doing. I've been dropping. Yeah, you bring stress to my life. I've been dropping folks hey, somebody called me the other day. And this is the second time this happened to me. And ironically, both have been Geminis. The minute I picked up the phone, they started attacking me. Why haven't you been picking up my phone? I've been calling you. Just going in on me. Like the minute I said hello. Now, my thing is, I didn't have to pick up this time. But I happen to not be busy. What you need to do is be grateful and thankful. I did pick up the phone. And be like, hey, sis, what up? I'm glad I finally got in touch with you. Come like that. Don't come on my phone with a yada, yada, yada. Because the yada, yada, yada is getting death. I'm cutting them right and left. Friendships, 20, 30-year-old friendships, deep connections. I just ain't got time for the stress. I ain't got time for you bringing the stress in my life. I just don't. I don't. I had to have that conversation with my mother. My mother. Like, Mom, don't bring this stress my way, boo. Nah. You come my way, I'm going to need you to be smiling and happy. Okay? Alright, so definitely I do feel a sense of it's making a choice. Making a choice. You know. And there could be some loss behind it. But you're going to have to make a choice to bring an end into things that bring you stress. Okay? There's victory here. And possibly with the High Priestess. And possibly there's victory over things that are hidden. There's victory over secrets. There's victory that you intuitively know. You already know you're victorious. You already know how to be victorious. You're being led. Okay? This Knight of Wands, this moving on to other projects, this leaving, this death of this stress, this getting on your horse and riding out it's time. It's time. It's divine timing for that. It's your destiny. It's your karma. It's your wheel of fortune. Okay? And there's some temperance and balance in a sense of making making things work, with the star. And both of these cards, they're both blending. They're both, blending something, 2 cups, pouring 2 cups into, what she's pouring. Both of them out. This is healing. So it's sort of kind of like letting go of emotions. Healing, letting go, releasing emotions. So balancing that. Balancing the release of emotions. Also, tempering and balancing a situation with, divine feminine. Yeah, just trying to make things work. Trying to balance and make things work. All right. So yeah, I feel in this sense, she pouring stuff out. That's that death, letting go of that stress, and here she's creating. Can't really tell, but she's blending the fire and the water. Which I can feel could be a fire sign and possibly water sign. The blending and coming together of those. This is the Sagittarius card. All right. All right. You may be dealing with those. Those signs may be important to you. All right, guys. That is what I'm saying. He's definitely got to make a choice to follow his intuitive knowing, his intuition. You guys definitely. And move towards this, this wheel of fortune, this karma, this destiny with the star. Okay, it's time to heal. It's divine timing. Okay. You will have victory over this loss and stress. As long as you move on. You just got to move on to other projects. You just got to, you got loss and stress here. And then you got 2 horses going this way towards this temperance card. So you just got to leave this loss and all this shit in the past. And just keep moving. Okay? All right, my divine masculines. I hope you're able to take something from that inspires you. That gives you energy. Anybody struggling with an addiction, get help. That's beyond, what, it's deeper issues at hand. But definitely, if you are dealing with any type of addiction issues, please get help. I will try to drop, hotline, some type of help, whatever I can find, some numbers, some websites, or whatever that you can reach out to. If you need help and assistance when it comes to dealing with an addiction. Okay, guys, I wish you the best. I wish you my love. Be courageous. Be strong. Focus your intentions. Get out of this house that's stifling you and keeping you fucked up all the time. Okay? Put a depth to that stress. I love you guys. Until next time.